goodness. Hello. I will be there in just a second, guys. Just 1 second. Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Yep, I've got my hair. It's up, and I don't even care. We're just going to go with it today. Hi, guys. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all enjoying the summer. So my kids are home from school, but actually right now nobody's home. I have to go pick up my younger son in just a little bit from basketball camp. And my older son just left to go to work. Didn't even say goodbye. That's about right. He's a total joy. Anyway, how's it going? I hope everything's good. So I have a demonstration to do for you today using the Star of Light stamp set, one of my most favorite stamp sets of all time. So I just had a couple things I wanted to go over. Did you guys see my class for this week? It is the Another Wonderful Year stamp set class. And this stamp set it's all sentiments that will basically cover the whole year of sentiments that you would need. So it's a great stamp set to get, especially if you don't own a lot of stamps. And the cards are really cute. They're pretty generic cards, just pretty kind of basic cards. And I designed them so that you could stamp a sentiment that will work for you from there. So anyway, if you're interested in taking that class, definitely sign up today. I'm closing the class tomorrow at midnight. I close all my classes Wednesday at midnight. And the links are posted on my blog, a2zstamping.com, and you can find them on my Facebook page as well. So if you click the link, you'll be able to see the price of the class and everything. But remember, my classes are just retail value, tax, and shipping on the stamp set and the ink for the class. I don't charge you for any of the materials or anything. You do pay an additional $7 for the shipping, priority shipping back to you. But that's it. So pretty much you can always figure out the cost. So I got to get something off my screen. Pretty much you can figure out the cost of my class just by looking at the items in the catalog or online. And you'll be able to tell what the cost of the class is going to be. Okay, let's see. If you're just seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Amy Zuydhoek with A2Z Stamping. And you can find me on social media. I'm A2Z Stamping everywhere. The 2 is the number 2. Is that backwards too? The number 2. A2Z Stamping. And so I've got my Facebook group. I've got Instagram, A2Z Stamping. I've got Pinterest, Amy Zuydhoek, A2Z Stamping. You can find me there. I have 5 Stampin' Up boards and then a zillion others that are just for my own personal use. But my Stampin' Up ones, I post all of my cards there and my projects and things like that are posted there. Let's see, what else? Did you guys see my June host code? SASWVZTU. It's very helpful to me anytime you place an order on my shopping page if you will use the host code, particularly if your order is under $150. If it's over $150, don't ever use the host code. But it helps me out since you don't earn hostess rewards under $150. I can keep track of those, and then I can use that to keep my class costs down. So that because I have to buy all the materials for the classes, and so that really helps me out. So use that host code. I will have a new host code starting July 1st. So on Sunday, look for that. You can see it on my Facebook page and on my blog. All right. Let's see, one last thing. You guys, there's only a few more days in my June giveaway, and I have one more big mystery box of goodies to give away. All you have to do to enter is share one of my Facebook posts or one of my videos off my Facebook page. Go ahead and share it. I can see that. And you're entered to win the mystery box. So if you're interested in doing that or getting a chance to win, go ahead and share away. And anyone can do it. And so... Sorry, I'm waving. I can see people coming on and I'm waving at you. Silly, I know. Okay, anyway, let's get to the demonstration though. So I need to just flip you guys around real quick. I'm gonna flip. There we go. And I'm gonna get you up here. And it's actually quite high, but that's okay. I think we're gonna leave it there. All right, let me move my little Post-it. All right, so today we're making a card using the Star of Light stamp set. Yes, this is a Christmas stamp set. It is probably my most favorite stamp set of all time, because I love this swirl right here. I will be so sad the day this is no longer in the catalog. But I'm not doing a Christmas card with this. There's so much stuff you can do with stamp sets, even if they're geared toward a holiday or a specific theme. You know, think outside the box with them. And so I have a friend whose daughter loves pink and gold. That's like her signature colors. And so I wanted to make her a card to give her a word of encouragement on something. So I thought I'd show you guys what I came up with. So we're going to be using this little swoosh here. And I'm actually going to be using these smaller stars and these guys as well. And then I did use the Starlight Thinlit dies. There's coordinating thinlits. And I'll show you that in a second, what I did with that. All right, so I am starting with a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, the standard card size. And I'm just going to fold this in half. Grab my bone folder here. So I just want to remind you that I do not edit my live videos, obviously. But as soon as this video ends, it will go up on my blog, a2zstamping.com, and I'll post it on YouTube as well. And since I don't edit the videos, the information of what I'm using isn't at the bottom of the screen. But you can always find for my live videos all of that information on my blog, a2zstamping.com, and it will list all the materials I use and the sizes, if there's specific sizes and things like that. Okay, so I've got this, and then I have a piece of Blushing Bride cardstock. This is 1.5 by, no it's not, it's 1.25 by 5. And I'm going to do some heat embossing on these. So what you need when you're going to do heat embossing is you're going to need your Versamark ink pad. So let me open that up. You'll need whatever embossing powder you're using. So I'm going to be using gold, and I'm going to get the lid off just so I'm ready to go. You need a piece of scrap paper. I just have a piece of grid paper here folded in half. And then obviously you need all of your stamps. So I'm going to grab my embossing buddy and just wipe these off. At first I thought, really, do you need an embossing buddy? It really does make a difference though, because it gets all the static off the paper that you're embossing on, which makes it so that the embossing powder only sticks to what you want it to stick to. I used to not use this and was having issues, and then got the embossing buddy and it solved all of my problems. All right. So let's see. I think I'm gonna have to do it 2 at a time. So I'm gonna start with the Blushing Bride piece, and I'm going to stamp this star. So you can't see it, it's clear, but, well, actually I shouldn't say you can't see it. You can see it. Can you guys see? It's really light, but you can see it when you're doing it. So you want to be, I mean, not fast, but you don't want to take forever, because you want it to be wet so that the embossing powder will stick to it. Okay, so let's see. I've got those, and I'm going to do this small star. Let's see here. And I'm going to do this little set of three little stars. Okay. And I can kind of see, I just don't want any empty spaces. Let's see here. Go right here. And here. And here. All right, and then I'm going to take my, I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't want to get any powder on that. And I'm going to dump this on. And you want to cover the whole thing. So if you dump the whole thing out, that's fine. Okay, let me grab my little piece here. And just tap, tap. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way. Tap, 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 tap. Here we go. So it looks just like this. I'm going to set that aside for a second. Then with this, I'll turn it this way. Go ahead and just dump that right back into the jar. All right. I'm going to tap this off over the garbage. Tap, tap, tap. All right. And now I'm going to do this one. And this one I'm going to do in the giant swirl, my most favorite. Remember, with mine's pink because I have stamped it in a colored ink, and your photopolymer stamps will change colors like that, and it's fine. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want to put my swirl? I'm going to do a swirl right here. And I'm going to do another swirl. I think I'm going to turn it this way. Go here, and I'm going to do one more down here. Okay, and now I'm going to put my lid on my Versamark. Dump this on while it's wet. So I'm going to cover the whole thing. Okay, and again, tap, 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 tap. Look at that. So cool, right? Tap, tap, tap. Let me dump this back in so I can get it out of my way. Okay. Put my lid back on. Okay, and then I want to clean my stamps. I don't like to leave Versamark on that. So this is the new chamois. This is the best. If you haven't gotten one of these yet, you should. It comes purple, and eventually will get stained. You can see mine stained, but you just get it wet, and so it's damp. I keep mine in one of our clear cases. Did you guys know you could order clear cases? Fits perfectly in here, but you just clean your stamps off. So that's done, done, done. The cool thing about it too is you can pick it up. So if you have something, you just get in there, wipe it off. It's also great for the Stamparatus, for cleaning that off, stuff like that. I'm in love with this. Okay, let me set that aside. All right, so now let's go ahead and emboss these. So I'm gonna grab my heat tool here, and this will be a little bit loud, but we'll bear with it. So let's start with this one, and you just hold it over, and you'll be able to tell when it changes. There, see, it's already starting to change. Can you see that? Can you guys see it changing? I'm just going to do one starburst at a time. So pretty. Okay, so that one's all done, and let me go ahead and do this one. Whoop. There, look at that, quick. Can you guys see those changing? I'm always so impressed by that. I think it's so cool. Come back. Okay, and I think it's all done. All right, that is it. So let me show you this up close. Look at that. So pretty. And you guys, we have embossing powder, so that we have gold, silver, copper. There's black. There's clear, which is good because if you do clear, you can stamp in a color and that will come through. And then we have the 5 new ink colors. We have embossing powder for those. There might be another embossing powder, I can't remember right now. But anyway, they're a lot of fun to play with and very inexpensive. So is the heat tool. It was very inexpensive. All right, so now I can put my card together. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and put some adhesive on the back. And I'm going to stick it onto this piece of gold foil. So this is cut at 1.5 by 5 1/4. I wanted to do the gold glimmer paper, but I don't have any yet. Did you guys see our glimmer paper is new? So those of you who are familiar with Stampin' Up's products, you are going, what are you talking about? We've had glimmer paper. It's brand new, you guys. They changed it. And I just haven't gotten it yet. It's on my next order. There's gold, silver, there's, I think they call it sparkle, but that's like the iridescent color. And I want to say there's maybe red. I can't remember. There's a 4th. Oh, no, it's pink. There's a 4th new color. But you guys, the glitter does not come off. Like, I have seen videos of people rubbing it on their bodies and there's no glitter on them at all. Amazing. Now, I haven't gotten it myself in my hands, but I cannot wait to show you that. Oh, what did I just do here? I bumped that. Okay, let's put that back on there. Okay. So there's that, but it still looks good on the gold foil, right? Okay, and I'm going to put adhesive on the back here. So I'm going to turn it this way, I think. This is going to go right like so. Okay. Then I needed to put a sentiment, so I'm actually going to do the word shine. See right here, just a little shine. And I have my Blushing Bride ink. And I'm going to ink that up. And I'm going to put the shine. Sorry guys, if my head gets in here, I want to get right over the top. Shine. Look at that. Pretty, right? And I'm just going to clean that off. Okay, and then to finish it off, I grabbed from the Starlight Thinlits that coordinate with this set. There's a little tiny star right here that I ran through my Big Shot because I wanted 3 of them. But you see, I just had a scrap piece of Blushing Bride. That's why I always hold on to all these scraps. And I did this little star. Let me poke this one out. So just to save time, I did them earlier. So I've got 1, 2, 3 here. And I'm going to stick... Let's see, what am I going to do? Actually, I think I'll grab my little silicone sheet here. And I'm going to put... what am I going to put on the back? Can I do this with my snail? Let's see. Snail. It might be too small. No, I can do it. Snail, snail, snail. Okay. So I'm going to stick these just because I wanted to bring that Blushing Bride in just a little bit more. So I'm going to stick one right here. And I'm going to stick one right here. And this one I'll put down here. And then to finish it off, I grabbed the gold gems, the faceted gems. And I'm going to put the small one right on top just to pop up that gold a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. And you guys, seriously, how precious is this card? And trust me, a teenager, sorry guys, I can't even get these off. A teenager will love this. Well, I mean, an adult will probably love it too, but you know she's going to love this. And you guys, we made this from a Christmas stamp set. Isn't that so pretty? And here's one I did earlier. It's a tiny bit different just because I did my swirls a little bit different. But aren't those so pretty? I love it. So cool. Heat embossing is so cool. I was so intimidated by it for a long time. I was scared to try it. And then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to buy the heat tool and give it a try. And it was so easy. So, so simple. So anyway, that is my card for today using the Star of Light stamp set. My favorite. You guys really should pick this up. This swirl, it's worth it for this swirl, but this star is stunning. These stars are fun too. I've done these stars on some of my scrapbook layouts that have nothing to do with Christmas, just because I've wanted some fun stars. The sentiments are all very Christmas related, other than just the shine, but they're still really pretty. I love this Merry Christmas in cursive. So pretty. But the Thinlits are really neat too. These ones this one right here just cuts out, and this little guy and this one, they just cut out these stars. They're so cool. This is the only framelit, and this one, and then the little tiny one that we already used that cut out some of these on here. But this is a really neat stamp set to have. So anyway, that's all I've got for today, you guys. I need to run. What time is it? Yep, I gotta go pick up my little guy. I guess he's not so little, but he's little to me, my 12-year-old. So I need to go pick him up from basketball camp. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, or you have videos you'd like to see, or demonstrations you'd like to see, or classes you'd like me to offer, go ahead and leave me a message, post it on my Facebook page, or comment here on this video. I'm always interested to hear what you guys want to see. I'd be happy to accommodate that. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week, and I think I'll have some exciting announcements next week. I think Stampin' Up! Has some fun stuff on the horizon. And then pretty soon it's going to be time to start talking about the holiday catalog. I can hardly believe it. And I can't wait. That's my most favorite catalog of the year. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.